Joining us now, plain and simply, the funniest and best thing about this Ontario election campaign, if you ask me, Sam Barringer. It's nice to have you here in TVO.
It's an honor to meet you, Steve.
How old are you, Sam?
I'm 11 years old.
11? And where are you from?
Well, I'm actually from Hamilton, just like you.
Right, okay. And where do you live now?
Well, actually, I live in the west. I'm still live in Hamilton.
Still in Hamilton.
And I'm in the West Dale area.
Okay. And what school do you go to?
I go to Dalewood School.
Dalewood, I know it well. Okay. Can I show the people why you're in here today?
Of course.
Because you went viral, my friend. Michael, roll tape.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Steve Pagan. Tonight we're hoping to get a clear view of where the major party leaders stand on important issues by debating those issues.
My vision of a perfect McDonald's drive-thru is a wind turbine-powered, clean and green McDonald's, and not only when it's time for shamrock shakes.
This one time at the emergency room, I ran into my brother's wife's mother's cousin's son, who heard that his friend's dad's nephew got a paper cut while playing McDonald's Monopoly, and when he went to the emergency room, they didn't do anything about it. You see, the truth is that because of the rising cost of hydro bills and forcing shift workers to take a day off to do their laundry, it's like I was saying, Ontario cannot afford 4 more years. Afford 4 more years. Afford 4 more years of Dalton McGuinty.
Whose idea was that?
Actually, it was my brother's idea. So what happened was we were watching the election debate, and Ben and I were a bit upset by the fact that by the attack ads. Because my mom says if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And apparently politicians didn't listen to their mothers.
Okay, so you had an idea to do a video that would kind of make fun of everybody. Was that the idea?
Well, really, our original idea was that we were going to go and interview them. But then Ben said, but we don't know where they live. It'll take too long. We'll need to set up an appointment. This isn't going to work. So we decided to scratch that idea. And then we were just joking about how the politicians also never answer any of the questions. In school, if you don't answer a question right, you don't get a good mark. So all politicians would actually flunk.
I see. Okay. Now, you sound like, I mean, I don't know too many 11-year-olds, and your brother's how old? 8?
Yep.
I don't know too many 11-year-old and 8-year-olds who are actually watching the leaders debate, but you did?
Mm-hmm. With our family. Our family encourages a lot of future learning, and we actually enjoy it, seeing that we've been brought up with it.
I see. Now, I've met you, and I know you're a pretty funny guy, but I know you also follow politics a bit. So when you think about your future, Sam, what do you think? Politics or comedy or what?
Actually, comedy. I'm working on a stand-up routine about the hypocrisy of parents.
Sam, are you sure you're 11?
Yes, I'm 11.
You are. You're 11 going on 35. Okay. I wanted, because I couldn't help but notice at the beginning of that you spoofed the moderator of the debate a little bit.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Do you want to tell me how you kind of figured out what to do for that?
Well, I actually had to watch the videos of the moderator, you, over and over and over again so that I could get your mannerisms down. So I noticed how you always have one hand on your leg and your other hand is out here.
Geez, I'm doing it right now. I didn't even notice that. Okay, yep.
And you also have the talent that I have.
You've got the eyebrow. I know. Mm-hmm. You can do that thing with the eyebrow. That's pretty good. Okay. Do you know one other thing you and I apparently share in common?
2 others, actually. 1, we both have great hair. And 2, we share the same birthday.
We share the same birthday. That is amazing, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
You know who else has the same birthday as you and me?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, yes, but politically
also Elizabeth May.
Elizabeth May and?
The provincial Green candidate.
That's right, the provincial Green leader, Mike Schreiner, which means that you could be the leader of the Green Party someday.
Exactly. And I am an eco-addict.
So there you go. Should we bring Ben? You want to come on in here? Because this guy was in the video too.
Mm-hmm.
You actually, come on in, Ben, stand beside your brother. You actually, now you're 8 years old, right?
Yeah.
And you're the guy who asked the video question, which we didn't show there, but you asked the video question, and do you remember the question was that you asked?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
When you go through the drive-thru at McDonald's, what do you order?
When you go to the drive-thru at McDonald's, what do you order? So that clearly was the most important question not dealt with by any of the candidates. So what's the answer to that question? When you go to the drive-thru, what do you order?
A Big Mac.
A Big Mac, of course you do.
He has a big belly.
Let me, one more time, C, you do Dalton McGuinty.
All right then. Hey, that's my water.
Oh yes, they're brothers.
My vision of a perfect McDonald's drive-thru is a clean and green, wind turbine powered, and not only when it's time for shamrock shakes.
I gotta hand it to you. You guys are good. You guys are good. Sam and Ben are gonna be taking it on the road pretty soon, I can tell.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot for coming in today. And of course, being a June the 9th guy, you might not only be a future Green Party leader.
I might also be a future actor.
Or you could sit in this chair too.
Exactly.
June the
I
9th.
could be the host of the agenda.
I gotta watch my step here. Sam and Ben, great to meet you both. All the best in your future endeavors.
Thank you, Steve.
Great to meet you too.